With a smartphone as insanely capable and good as the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, you have to take advantage of all the things you can do with it. Here are my favorite accessories for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, the S22 lineup, and honestly, most other phones as well. There are a ton of accessories, so you're going to find at least one cool thing here, I promise. And of course, this is YouTube, so links for all of them are in the description, and it helps support the channel when you purchase through those links. Also, this video is sponsored in part by Nebula, but more about them later. One of the things that easily sets the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra apart from other phones is the fact that your phone can be used like a normal desktop computer with DeX. This 15.6-inch 60Hz 4K OLED Innocn monitor unlocks the power of DeX on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra and many other Samsung Galaxy phones. I've used a lot of external monitors and I've never used one as good as this one in this price range. It connects over USB-C or HDMI, covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color space with 10-bit color, so it's really great for content creation and video editing. It has a 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio, 1 millisecond of response time, a fantastic touchscreen, 440 nits of brightness, and a 5000 mAh battery built into it so you can use it easily on the go for hours. The part that makes this one stand out the most is its build quality. While other monitors are cheap and flimsy and they flex every time you touch it, this thing has a solid glass screen and the body's made out of metal. It has MacBook Pro build quality. The included case is also great and helps you prop it up easily. Seriously, this screen is gorgeous and this brand is seriously underrated for color accurate displays. While you can navigate through Samsung DeX with a touchscreen, it's still really nice to have a mouse. Instead of showing you a boring office mouse, this is the Roccat Kone Pro Air. It's an ergonomic gaming mouse that has RGB built into it. It's lightweight at 66 grams, and it works wirelessly over Bluetooth to work with Samsung DeX. But you can also use the USB dongle or cable to use it on your desktop computer for full-on gaming. This is actually the exact mouse I use on my gaming PC, so it's nice to have it do double duty. The Coolermaster CK721 is a 65% RGB gaming keyboard that has the ability to connect to any device over USB-C, a wireless dongle, or Bluetooth. If you are the type of person that plans to really get some work done on your Samsung Galaxy phone, this keyboard is great for typing on your phone in normal mode and especially in DeX mode. It's got a great solid design with a metal top so it doesn't flex easily, and even a foam wrist rest so you don't get the arthritis. The best part is that it works as double duty so you can easily flip the switch and use this on your full-on gaming PC or Mac. It's great. Now, while you may think that a keyboard and mouse is a great setup for gaming on your Samsung Galaxy S22 device, Android apps just aren't optimized for that setup very well. Even Xbox Game Pass games don't work super well with it, so you need a controller. One of the best options for playing high-end games on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is with Xbox Game Pass, with its tremendous library of games that are available on many other devices, including your phone. And it just makes sense to use the Xbox Game Controller for Game Pass. It allows you to easily connect over Bluetooth with a click of a button, and then play a ton of games. I especially love this setup on this external monitor to get that full screen experience with Samsung DeX. Just make sure you enable audio on an external monitor when you play so you can use the display speakers. This setup is so insane, especially with the built-in battery for the display. If you want the Xbox Game Pass experience, but in a more mobile-friendly form factor, the Razer Kishi is a great option. It easily folds up so it doesn't take up a ton of room in your bag. The buttons are one-to-one with the Xbox controller, and it connects over USB-C instead of Bluetooth for low latency control. You can even charge your phone at the same time with a USB port at the bottom. I also like the little vents here for the bottom-firing speakers. But there is one big downside though. It doesn't really fit modern Samsung Galaxy Note device and form factors, which includes the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. It's just a little too snug to fit in right. However, it does fit the S22 and S22 Plus perfectly though. The GameSir X2 is a great controller for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra because it can fit its large size and other smartphones because it has a spring design and a USB-C connector for low latency playing. You even get a few buttons for things like screenshots and even a port at the bottom that lets you charge your phone while using it. It's really comfortable to hold and gives me a bit of that Nintendo Switch vibe. The buttons also match the Nintendo Switch layout. That could be perfectly fine if you're just playing some mobile games, but maybe not so great if you're using Xbox Game Pass and you want your XYBA buttons in the different order. And you can get a GameSir controller in the Xbox layout, but it only comes in a Bluetooth version, so that's just weird. When you have a bunch of smaller accessories and items for your smartphone, it can become a bit of a cluttered mess to keep them all organized or even find out where to put them. That's where a convenient storage option for your tech items comes in handy. One of the coolest accessories I've ever found is the OrbitKey Nest. It works for the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra or anything else really. On the outside, it has a nice, clean, and well-designed durable shell with a spot to put some documents like a passport, pens, or whatever. There's even a wireless Qi charger pad built into it if you want to charge something up. Then you can open it up and you have tons of pockets for different things like cards and cables on one side and then the actual compartment on the other. It has a nice soft touch material on the inside so it won't scratch anything you put into it, and there are these nice dividers that you can move around to keep things in place. This is seriously super elegant and well designed, so you can just leave it on your desk and then when you go, you just take it on the go. It's kind of crazy how powerful and capable smartphones are now, so it's really easy to miss out on some really neat and clever abilities that are available because they get overshadowed by more flashy features. speakers. These basic connectivity accessories can really make you a power user. One of the most unexpected accessories for your phone is this. This tiny little NFC or RFID sticker is something I haven't seen mentioned in many other accessory videos. It's the same technology in your ID cards, credit cards, and so much more. These things are super cheap and easy to put everywhere, but here's where they become amazing. If you download the NFC Tools app, and there's a pro version that I paid for, you can program the NFC sticker to automate different processes or actions when you tap on it. You can share things like your Wi-Fi information, your social media accounts, turn on all the lights in your room, and more. This is a really neat hack if you're at a convention and need to share a digital business card. You could put one on your nightstand so it automates it to go into Do Not Disturb mode and launches your sleep tracking app. It's pretty wild stuff and super inexpensive to do. I set this one up to toggle on and off the flashlight. It's so simple and easy. Look at that. You know what is also inexpensive? Subscribing to this channel. In fact, if you do it all right now, you get to do it for free. All it takes is one little click, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when I post another video. Thanks. There's one accessory that I think everyone should have, and it's a tracker. While there are Air tags, those only work on the iPhone. With the Samsung SmartTag Plus, you can get some really great tracking features. This is possible because of the many Samsung devices everywhere, so you don't have to be within range to find the tag, and the use of ultra-wideband allows you to get those pinpoint-specific augmented reality features that tell you exactly where the tag is located, along with making it ring so you can listen for it. Unlike the Apple AirTag, this also has a button on it so you can click on it and it'll ring your phone so you're able to find it. That's pretty cool being able to find things in both directions. Also, if you have SmartThings devices in your home, you can actually use the built-in button to control various smart home devices. So that's pretty awesome. If you want to watch a full review and comparison between the Samsung SmartTag Plus and the Apple AirTags, check out my review in the card up here or in the description. Now, you can't have an accessory video without talking about some smartwatches. If you want the latest and greatest feature-packed smartwatch with the newest version of Wear OS and the best integration with the Samsung Galaxy S22 lineup, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 is the obvious choice. It has a great slim design, a nice display, mostly smooth software performance, and a bunch of athletic, health, and sleep tracking features. My favorite athletic feature helps you keep track of your reps and sets for a variety of different exercises like squats, curls, running, and more. I love being able to check out my body compositions, and it's nice to have the option to check my ECG, stress levels, and blood oxygen level. You can also check out your notifications right on your wrist and respond to messages, take calls with its built-in mic and speaker, control media on your phone, play music loaded onto your watch, and pay with Samsung Pay. If you want a smartwatch with a bit more robust of a design, the Galaxy Watch Classic is a great choice. While the normal 4 has a slim design and you can navigate around the software by sliding your finger along the edge of the watch face, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has a physical dial instead. And it's not only nice to use, but it also provides a bit more protection on the screen if you happen to fall and scrape your watch against something. Even though the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has an amazing screen, sometimes you need to go even bigger for your entertainment, and this accessory is insane. This is the Nebula Cosmos Laser 4K projector. This is the most insane consumer level projector that I've ever used. With this, you can plug into over HDMI, and that allows you to use something like Samsung DeX on your Samsung Galaxy phone, or you can play games on it, or hook up a computer to it. There's a lot they can do with it, but the real convenience is that it has Android TV built into it. That means it's easy to set up, you can easily cast things to it, or use the app or controller to stream content from a ton of streaming platforms, access over 7,000 apps, and more. What's crazy is that it's powered by laser forged technology, which means that it's insanely bright for a projector with 2,400 ISO lumens. It actually surpasses the brightness of my normal TV, even when I have it big enough to fill my entire wall, which is at least 150 inches. When you have an image that is this big, having a 4K resolution is a must, and things are crystal clear and sharp because of it. Oh, and it also has an eye guard on it, so you're protected from all those lumens. I can't stress how good the quality of the image is. I've seen many consumer projectors, but this is the most color accurate projector that I've ever used, which is why I look forward to watching a movie or show at the end of every day, and I've never done that before until I got this. Setup is also a breeze. I used to set up concert level projectors, and that would require a whole team of people to set up. This one you can just put it down, and it'll automatically focus for you, figure out the keystone, and auto screen fit in seconds, so you're spending more time enjoying rather than setting it up. It also supports 30 total watts of speakers and supports Dolby Audio if you want to hook it up to a sound system. Seriously, I legit personally use this projector, and if you want to pick it up, you can check it out by clicking on the link in the description, and if you purchase now, you can have a chance to get it for free along with a free travel case or microphone. Check out the description for more information, and thanks to Nebula for sponsoring this portion of the video. With a gorgeous display and incredible power, the Samsung Galaxy S22 lineup is a fantastic device for creation. This is probably the most unique action cams I've ever seen, and it's modular. The Inst360 ONE allows you to interchange different batteries and lenses on the fly, like this wide-angle 4K lens that has great HDR exposure, and this really cool 6K cinematic mode that adds these cool letterbox bars at the top and bottom. But it's this 5.7K 360 lens that unlocks a ton of insane features. Not only can you get amazing 360 video, but you can easily film things without worrying about your framing and take care of it after the fact with your app, and your footage will look looks super stable. My favorite is this bolt time feature that is just so freaking epic. I love this thing. On top of that, the Inst360 ONE RS is smart enough to make your selfie stick disappear. And because this is an action camera, you gotta have waterproofing. So this is good at up to 16 feet below water, and there's a sturdy mounting bracket. I think this thing is so easy to get in order to take your social media and videos to the next level. It's just so fun. So you know how there's all those commercials that say shot on XYZ phone and it looks amazing? Well, most of the time it's not just shot on the smartphone. They often have tons of crazy lenses and gear in front of the main lens, and they often use this crazy thing. It's called a BeastGrip, and it can work on essentially any smartphone because you can move the lens position to the exact spot you need. From here, you can use any of their lenses, this one is great, or even get an insane depth of field adapter and put a Canon EF lens on it. Add in all these mounting points and you can rig it up with tons of different accessories if you want to. I mean, look at how insane this rig is. It's super crazy. Whenever you're filming any video or creating content or vlogging on your smartphone or camera, you have to focus on having high quality audio. I'm not just saying that because I'm an audio engineer, but because it's hard to watch content with bad audio. This is a shotgun mic, which means it's extremely focused so you don't hear all the ambient room noise and stuff, and your voice is primarily what's being focused on. And this is what it sounds like without the Sennheiser microphone and using the built-in mics instead. It has a battery built into it so you can get more volume out of it, and it gives you the ability to adjust the volume, cut out the super low frequencies that may not be useful, and even has a headphone jack so you can monitor the sound live. It all comes with this heavy-duty metal smartphone clamp, a Manfrotto mini tripod, and this fuzzy thing called a dead cat to kind of, protect you from all the wind noises and stuff. Definitely use this outside. This is awesome, and you can even use it with a full-size camera if you want, so it kind of does double duty. Now keep in mind, if you use this with a smartphone, you'll need a headphone jack adapter like this one, but we'll talk about it later in the video. If you ever wanted to have a lav microphone for when you're in a video call with your smartphone, or if you want a really fantastic sounding microphone for making things like TikToks, the Sennheiser XS Lav microphone kit is a great option. This one that I have right here is a USB option and works really great for Android phones. And here's what it sounds like without the microphone, just using, the built-in microphones on the phone. Not as nice sounding, right? It comes with a nice pop filter so you can prevent those plosives when talking into it and cut down on some of the wind noise, and there's a clip if you want to put it on your clothes. It also comes with a beefy metal smartphone clip and a nice mini tabletop Manfrotto tripod. How great is this? I guess I should make some TikToks with this, so go follow me at This Is Tech Today. If you're filming any video on your smartphone, you'll likely end up in situations where you don't have as much light as you need or want. That's where the Lume Cube Mini comes in. It's a super small light that can easily fit in your pocket that you can mount onto something like a BeastGrip. It has various brightness levels and color temperatures to choose from, a built-in battery, and a couple of hours of life. You can charge it over USB-C, and even has a convenient silicone cover for diffusion if you want softer light. You even get a ball head adapter to get the position and angle you want, so it's not too shabby. When it comes to smartphone cameras, it's super convenient to have all of these camera lenses and focal lengths on them, but not many realize that the main lens and sensor on every phone so far is always significantly better than the other lenses. That's why I still like using moment lenses when I really want to get a more artistic and unique shot. In order to get that, I have both the macro lens and anamorphic lens. Now, Moment doesn't have a case coming out for the S22 lineup, but I have this Moment universal mount here that allows me to put lenses on my smartphone, laptops, or whatever else. With this, I'm able to get a far better, sharper, and closer macro shot than with the stock cameras. Then you have this anamorphic lens, which allows you to get cinematic video shots with all those fun lens flares that you see in all those J.J. Abrams movies. But warning, this does have a little bit of a learning curve because you'll need an app like Filmic Pro, and it helps you get that nice letterbox look. If you want to see more anamorphic footage, I filmed an entire video on the Google Pixel 6 Pro with Moment lenses. Sorry, that's not on the S22 Ultra, but you can check it out with the video linked in the card up here or in the description. Here's an insane accessory that absolutely changes the game for Android phones. You see, the Magsafe ecosystem is massive because, well, Apple. You can get different mounts for your car, office, you can put a wallet on it, lights, mounts, and so much more. So instead of seeing all these accessories happening all around you for Team Apple, this sticker gives you the ability to take advantage of what Apple is building and make it usable on your Android device. You can use it on something like this Magsafe charger from Nomad that is super hefty, looks good, and works really well. Along with that, Moment actually has a ton of mounts that works with this that I really love, like this one for the car that I use all the time to mount my phone. There's one that adds a bunch of mounting threads to your phone, a couple tripod mounts, and so much more. There's even this new rig that allows you to mount your phone on and attach a ton of different things to it, like lights, mics, and other things. How epic is this? Now, this is a category that I especially like because of my audio engineer background. Here you'll find different earbuds and headphones that are a mix of the best sound, price, and features for most people. The AKG N400s are easily one of the most overlooked earbuds out there, but at an astonishingly affordable price. I actually got these on sale for a little over $60, and they have fantastic sound quality. On top of that, you have touch controls, including the ability to swipe on one of the earbuds to adjust the volume volume level, and this is frustratingly not a common ability on most earbuds, so it's awesome to have this on a $60 pair of earbuds. You also get some great phone ear tips as an option to get a really great seal for passive noise cancellation to go along with active noise cancellation. The ANC is, it's okay. It also has a wingtip design, which makes these great for working out, but keep in mind, they are a bit bigger, so I wouldn't say they're a great option for going to sleep with them in your ears. The case also has wireless charging built in. The app is also great because you have the ability to customize the gestures, ANC level, which I put at just a touch over this fourth line here, and you can even adjust the EQ. I love being able to adjust the EQ, but I will admit that the sound is good enough that I just leave it flat. The one downside if you're a single earbud user is that you have to wear the right earbud in order to use the left earbud, so you can only go single earbud on the right ear. And the case is a little weird where the right earbud is on the left and the left is on the right. It's just quirky. There's no question that the best earbuds to use with the Samsung Galaxy lineup is the Galaxy Buds Pro. Not only do these sound incredible for casual listening, but they're feature packed with even more features on Samsung phones, and they go on sale often for around $150. They have great full sound with solid and tight low end with shimmering highs. Add in the wireless charging and decent active noise cancellation, and you've got some really serious quality and sound for a decent price. On top of that, since you're using them with a Samsung smartphone, you can unlock the low latency gaming mode. I also really like the small case and the design of the earbuds. Just keep in mind that I have pretty big ear canals, and some people have said that the Galaxy Buds Pro don't fit into the ears, so this might not be the best option for you from that alone. I actually have a full experiential review of the entire Samsung Galaxy lineup where you can hear the comparative differences between all of them linked in the card up here. You should really check it out. It's a really cool experience, and you've probably never seen or heard an audio review like it. If you want the best of the best for earbuds with active noise cancellation and price isn't as much of an issue to you, the Sony WF-1000XM4s are one of the best out there next to the Apple AirPods and the Bose Quiet Comforts. It's insane how much sound they cancel and give you that anechoic chamber feel. This is perfect for working from home, in a busy office, or coffee shop. The app provides you with the ability to adjust the EQ on it, which I love because Sony sound tends to be a little bit dark for my taste and I like to brighten it up. The drivers are high quality, so it handles EQ adjustments really well, and when you combine the custom EQ with industry-leading ANC, these things are insane. The case is also smaller than the last version and has built-in wireless charging capabilities. Unfortunately, it doesn't have NFC, so pairing has to go through your phone, but thankfully it has Android Fast Pair capabilities. The design is pretty neat looking, way smaller than the XM3s, but still a bit too big to sleep with them on. They do have foam ear chips though, so the seal is super good to help with noise cancellation and fit, which I really like. If you're looking for great wireless Bluetooth headphones because you prefer over-the-ear headphones over earbuds, the choice is pretty obvious. The Sony WH-1000XM4s are the way to go. They're phenomenal without going to the ultimate high end of options that Sony offers. They have the great design Sony is known for, has industry-leading active noise cancellation, NFC to easily pair your device with them, gesture controls that work even better than the XM3s, multi-device support, and the same app experience as the earbuds with the ability to adjust the EQ to your liking. I also like how they fold up so nicely. If you happen to run out of battery or only have an option to plug in, you can also plug them into a headphone jack. If you really care about having the best sound quality out there and are using higher impedance headphones or listening to lossless audio on something like Tidal or Apple Music, or you just need a dang headphone jack on your phone again, you really should consider getting an external DAC to help you unlock that listening experience on your phone. The THX ONYX is equipped with THX AAA technology that is as simple as plugging it into the USB-C port on your phone or any other device and plugging it into the headphone jack. Depending on your source material, you can listen up to master quality audio. There are 3 LED lights here that let you know what sample rate you're listening to, so you can know if you're getting the best sound quality possible or not. Getting better audio quality is as simple as plug and play. Now, with how expensive and fragile phones are nowadays, it's important to give it some protection. With all the curved edge screens out there, it can be really hard to find a good tempered glass screen protector that is high quality and works on the curve. With how soft Gorilla Glass Victus is, it's super easy to scratch the curves of your screen, like what happened on my Galaxy S22 Ultra within a couple hours in my pocket. I have no idea how this happened so easily, but I think the Whitestone Gnome Glass is the best screen protector out there to prevent this and cover up some scratches. The Whitestone Gnome Glass is able to provide full coverage even on the curves, looks insanely clear, feels even smoother than the actual glass with some of the best oleophobic coating out there, but it's a bit more intimidating and involved to install because it uses lock-on glue technology. That's the same glue that's used for the assembly of the display in your smartphone itself, but that's what helps it fill in the gaps from scratches. It even works with most cases. If you want a solid case that protects your phone super well while also making it super grippy, the dbrand grip case is my go-to case. With the full-size grip case, you can customize it with a skin as well. So I have a leather skin on this one just for the S22 Plus. With the S22 Ultra, they now have this brand new ultra thin case that gives you some protection without much added bulk. On top of that, it provides enough thickness so the camera lenses don't stick out. This is especially great because you can actually lay the S22 Ultra flat when you're writing on it. it. If you're bored of the boring and neutral colors of some smartphones, or your smartphone is super slippery, glossy, and fingerprint prone, you can add some extra grip to your phone and cover up fingerprints, all while adding extra protection to your phone from scratches and customizing it to your taste by adding a skin from dbrand. There are a ton of options to choose from to get the look you want, and I personally love the full green leather skins. They're just stunning. The processors in Android phones are getting more and more powerful every generation, but unfortunately they're also becoming more and more power hungry along with that, so it's important to have a bunch of different options available to keep your battery charged. If you have purchased a new smartphone lately, you've probably noticed that they don't include chargers anymore, which is kind of crazy. Well, this 30-watt Spigen ArcStation Pro charger is a great option. Not only does it charge compatible devices quickly, but it also uses gallium nitride or GaN charging technology that gives it the ability to be super powerful in a very small form factor. I can easily put it into my pocket. If you've been paying attention to the tech news lately, you've probably heard that a lot of smartphone manufacturers are saying or implying that their smartphones can charge super fast, but in reality, they're limiting the charging speeds. It's very odd. Well, thankfully, this charging cable has a display built into it that allows you to see how fast it's actually charging and to verify things. But it's more than just a neat display. It's also a really well made and capable cable with a braided design and is capable of handling up to 100 watts of charging for things like a laptop and supports Quick Charge 5 up to 45 watts. It's also capable of 480 megabits of data transfer speeds. This is a great cable. Everyone needs a wireless charger, and this one by Samsung is a really clean one with a small footprint that allows fast wireless charging on your Samsung smartphone. There are also 2 spots you can charge from, so you can charge your smartphone and smartwatch at the same time, or your earbuds, or whatever else. If you're using a Samsung phone, you probably want the most feature-rich and powerful option out there. That's why I'm not going to show you a normal battery bank. Instead, I'm going to show you one of the most insane ones out there. The Omnicharge Omni 20 Plus is a beastly charger, not from its 3200 milliamp capacity, but from its compatibility to charge over 2 Quick Charge 3.0 USB-A ports, a USB-C port, a DC port, a wireless Qi charger on top of it, and my favorite, a full-size 3-prong plug so you can easily plug in your laptop or whatever else. What makes it next level is a screen right here that gives you all this information about your battery bank, like its current charge, what ports are being used, the current going through each port, and its temperature. It's just really neat to have all this information available. This type of accessory became quite popular over the past couple of years, and we use it all the time in my house. It's a UV cleaner that has a wireless charger built into it. The Samsung one has a really nice and clean look to it, and it's a great thing to have around just to plop your phone into after a day of work while charging your phone at the same time and keeping it clean. A car charger is a must-have for your smartphone and other devices. Whether you're an Uber driver, watching movies on a road trip, or using your phone for navigation, you need something that will not only keep your battery from draining, but topping up faster than you drain it. This one from Spigen has 2 USB ports that allows you to charge either at 45 watts or 20 watts for a total of 65 watts. Let me know what your favorite accessory was in the comments, any accessories I should check out, and make sure to check out the links in the description so you can pick them up for yourself. Thanks for watching This Is Tech Today. Until next time.